Hi Libras, it's Snake. I hope you guys are doing well. It's for all my Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men, and women. We're now covering March 7th till the 13th, as you can see below. And this week, guys, on the 10th, we have Mercury entering Pisces. Mercury doesn't do well here. It doesn't like to be in Pisces. It's like us trying to open our eyes and breathe underwater. It can get a little difficult. So it may be a little bit harder, a little more difficult than usual to put our thoughts and our feelings into words and communicate it, articulate, express ourselves in a way that makes sense or that others will understand. So be easy on yourself and be easy on others. It could just be a little bit harder than usual to make sense of what we're thinking and feeling, and put it into words, okay? And then we also have Vesta, the asteroid, moving into Aquarius. So this is a time to protect and organize your freedom, your individuality, your creativity, your mind. And sometimes that means detaching, distancing yourself away from people, places, things that no longer match you, are not aligned. Maybe restrict your freedom or make you feel like you can't be yourself. And moving forward, associating yourself more with people, places, things that embrace your individuality, allow you to be free, make you feel like you can just be yourself, okay? Which can be a little bit tricky, it can be hard, but it feels like the times are shifting where we're moving towards thinking of humanity, everyone at large, and not just me. And the more we could be, it seems like the more we could be ourselves, the more we embrace and support individuality, like everyone being themselves, the better off humanity is going to be as a whole, as opposed to everyone trying to be the same thing, you know? All right, so we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards, okay? All right, my beautiful Libras. When it comes to your health, it feels like you're receiving love and support here for your health in the form of maybe another person. Maybe someone in your life is going to give you some tips or tricks, or cook for you, or give you some valuable information, or be like, oh, I can take you to the doctor, or like, oh, I have this medicine, or I just tried this new workout, you should check this out, or I tried this new vitamin and I think you could like it, or refers you to someone. This can be body, mind, soul, spirit, right? It doesn't have to be like physical exercise or food. It could be something for your mental health, your spiritual health, emotional health, but you're receiving some kind of love and support, I think, through someone else or through another source. That could be supporting you and helping you, giving you some advice, or maybe just a friend you just talk to, and just being around them, it just makes you feel better. You just feel more at peace. You're like, oh, thank you. Like, thanks for coming to see me, or thanks for talking to me. It made me feel so much better. I'm not as stressed, or gave me a little bit of a break from reality. Okay, so being around someone else, or maybe being around someone you love, is going to really help with your health, or you just feeling more at peace, feeling more calm. Okay, and drink lots of water, stay hydrated this week, as you always should, but especially this week. Okay, and then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, it feels like you're thriving. It feels like you're going to be feeling very fulfilled and proud of yourself. Maybe you've accomplished something, or you've hit like a milestone, or you're like, oh my god, I can't believe the time, or I can't believe it's here, like what the heck, I used to dream about this, or like, wow, now I'm here, or I made it. So maybe you're gonna give yourself a pat on the back, or you're gonna treat yourself to something nice, or buy yourself something nice. But it feels like you're gonna be very proud of you, or maybe people are gonna be congratulating you or supporting you, and you worked really hard, so you've accomplished something, or you're getting close to that goal or like milestone, and you're feeling really independent, self-sufficient, or you're proud of how far you've come. You're proud of like your hard work and all the effort you've put into your work, school, career, business, your hobbies, whatever it is that you have going on for you. But when it comes to this area of life, you're very proud of yourself, or you're going to be feeling very fulfilled, and maybe your finances are growing, maybe your finances are thriving, or you're in a good place right now where you don't really have to stress as much. You still have stress and worries like everybody else, but you worked so hard, you put in the work, that now you can maybe like enjoy a little bit of your hard work and the fruits of your labor. So you could be buying yourself something nice, or booking a trip, or just treating yourself. Okay, but it looks like you're doing really well, or things are looking on the up for you. Okay, all right. And then when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side here we have the Devil in reverse, which is actually very good. Okay, Six of Swords, and the Fool. All right, so some of you maybe could have Capricorn somewhere in your chart. And then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Magician, and the Seven of Cups. Okay, so as far as who you could be dealing with, well, could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Gemini, Aries, Virgo, yeah, Scorpio. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, but doesn't have to be, could be any sign, like I always say to you guys. Could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out at this time. So it feels like you are making a major decision, or like you're breaking free from something. Oh, hi Nella. She's like, I want to hear this. Juicy news. You're breaking free from some kind of toxic pattern, toxic habit, or now breaking free from an unhealthy attachment maybe you had with someone, or an unhealthy obsession, or someone who's really controlling or possessive of you, or wanted to change you, or I don't know, keep you chained, keep you locked. It feels like you're breaking free from that, and you're no longer under this person's control, or under this person's, or being influenced by their games, or manipulations. It's like you're breaking free from that, and maybe it's taken a long time, but you're finally advancing forward and you're moving away. Maybe you're like actually physically moving or leaving, but it feels like you're mentally and emotionally just moving towards your peace. You're moving on, you're moving forward, and you're starting something new, or you're gonna be feeling like a new person. And you're no longer in that place anymore. It's like you are no longer, it's like you're in your head, or telling this person, or like in your mind, saying like, you're not going to find me where you left me. Like, I'm not there anymore. I've left. Either you physically have left, or like, I'm not that person anymore. So you can search as much as you want, call that number as much as you want. I'm not there anymore. I'm gone. I'm starting a new life. I'm starting a new journey, and this time I'm choosing me. I'm choosing my peace. I'm choosing my happiness. I'm no longer absorbing myself into you, making everything about you. And I've seen what that brought me, and I don't want to be there anymore. So this person, I feel like, is gonna be feeling it. They're feeling emotionally not good, emotionally unfulfilled, because maybe in the past their games and manipulation tactics worked with you, but now it's not working. You're like, you know what, enough is enough. Everyone has their limits, and I feel like you've hit your limit. You're like, no, I can't do this anymore. I'm over this. And you're no longer gonna, be able to blackmail me or have that thing over me. No, I'm not doing this. And they're gonna still try to play some games, or work some magic, or do something to maybe get you back, or try to guilt trip you or something, but it's not going to work. Or even if they try to reach you or message you, it's like you're not even going to acknowledge it, or it doesn't even go through because maybe you have a different number now. But you're looking forward, and you're not looking back anymore. It's like you're so over it now. You're just ready to start a new path. And now this person is going to be confused. They were confusing you, but now they're the ones that are confused because their tactics, their manipulation, their games no longer working. They're like, what? Like, they're just leaving now? Like, what the heck? No, like, Libra's not going to do that. They're always going to come back. Like, they just thought you were always going to be there, always going to be available, always going to be dealing with their nonsense. But little did they know, little Mr. Libra said enough is enough, and you're no longer dealing with it. So it feels like you're moving forward. This person is feeling confused now, but it's like they did it to themselves. Maybe they didn't value you, or they thought that they could just control you and tell you what to do, or keep you in this like toxic karmic cycle, or whatever this was. But you're breaking free, and you're starting a new life, or you're starting a new journey, and you're advancing forward, and you're choosing to not fight, but it's like you're not forgetting the situation, but you're choosing to forgive and make peace with it, so that you could be at peace. It's like, I'm choosing to walk away peacefully, not for you, but for me, so that I can be at peace, and I can live my life and not have some baggage or memories holding me down and stopping me from living a healthy life and having a healthy relationship moving forward. So you could be ending a connection, or you're no longer entertaining this fling, this situationship, someone who just wanted to keep you around but can never treat you right. It's like they wouldn't let you go, but they also wouldn't give you what you need. It's like very toxic, unhealthy, and you're recognizing that now. And sometimes it takes extreme things to happen for us to like wake up and note it and like realize, what the heck was I doing this whole time? It's like when you're in a situation, you don't see it until you're kind of outside the box. And you're like, wow, like what the heck? I was an idiot. What was I doing? But you know, we all learn at different levels, and sometimes you don't really learn until you go through the experience. Like someone can talk to you and tell you, oh yeah, don't do this because I went through this, but a lot of times we don't really learn until we go through it ourselves, you know. And sometimes those are the best learning experiences that give us the wisdom that we really need. Not that we'd ever want to go through something toxic, right? Ideally we all want a healthy relationship, but it does sometimes take going through that not so healthy relationship to realize what a healthy relationship is and value that when it does come into our life. Okay, so now this person's feeling confused, feeling unfulfilled, could be doing a lot of extracurricular activities, you know, drinking, addiction, stuff like that. Maybe this person was influencing you or was trying to get you to do things with them and you didn't want to do that, or they influenced you to get involved with things that you didn't really feel comfortable with and it wasn't really your vibe, but you did it, or you just put up with it because you love them or you thought they could change, but you realize this person's never going to change, and if I stay with them, I'm going to turn into someone that I'm not, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to go down that path. I've seen other people, I've seen other and heard other stories, and I don't want that to be me. I can't lose myself for this person, for this relationship. It's not worth it. So it feels like now you're choosing you, and you're choosing to start a new life, break free, clear your mind, and find your peace. And I'm really proud of you, Libras, because I know how important relationships and love is to you, just like it is to all of us. As a Libra rising, I get it. Relationships, and when you find someone you really love and connect with, like, man, sometimes you're willing to break your own rules and go above and beyond to try to make it work. But at some point, you do have to realize that it is important to also pick you and choose what's good for you. And sometimes the person that you really want, you really desire, is not good for you, is not for your highest good. And it's hard to accept that and to finally make that decision to walk away when you don't want to walk away. Like, the hardest thing to do is walk away from something or someone that you don't want to walk away from, but you know you have to. That's like the hardest thing ever. But I feel like you're going through that phase, or you've been going, or you're gonna go through that right now, and it's gonna bring you a lot of strength. So you're earning brownie points from the universe, trust me, and I'm proud of you. Okay, so we're gonna dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and also your advice, because I feel like maybe some of you could be concerned about them, like, are they going to be okay? Are they going to like do something crazy? Or like sometimes maybe you stayed longer because you were afraid that if you weren't there with them that they could do something, and you didn't want to feel responsible if something bad happened to them. You know what I mean? So let's tune in. Let's see what's going on with this person, and get maybe a little bit more clarity and then your advice. Okay. All right, my beautiful Libras. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the extended. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. All right, take care. Have a great rest of your day.